Hey guys, this is I Like the GameCube, and this is going to be my second GameCube video. There's probably going to be at least 3, maybe 4 of these, because I have a lot of GameCube games. Well over 100. I'll try to weed out my doubles, because I do have... I have been buying the Player's Choice games, just because I assume that eventually I'm going to have to start buying... I'm going to have to get every single GameCube game. If I want to, over the years, if I want to keep my GameCube collection going. That's the only logical way to do it. So, without further ado, here is the next game. Lego Star Wars. I mean, what can you say about this that hasn't already been said? And this is the first game in the Lego series, and it's just incredibly funny, incredibly clever, super fun, good for Star Wars fans and non-Star Wars fans alike. I like actually pretty much the entire Lego series, but this is where it started out. Player's Choice, as I said, I left out some of the Player's Choice in the other video just because I didn't feel like grabbing them. This one's cool because it's got a different spine. They're in different places, at least so they don't look exactly the same on the shelf. Lego Star Wars 2, this is the original movies, so I think Lego Han Solo is pretty much the coolest thing of all time. You know, not a ton more to say than I did on the first one. This game sucks. I mean, it's got its charms, but disappointment overall. I don't want to play as secondary characters. I want to play as the badass ones from the movie. I don't care if that's the focus of every other game and the movie. I want to play as the badasses from the movie. And that's what these games deliver. I don't have Two Towers anymore, but Return of the King has the multiplayer. And my friend and I recently played through this, and it's still just incredibly fun. The action is so great. I would hope that they'll release games this good for The Hobbit, but I'm not going to hold my breath because this is one of my favorite games ever. It's just so fun on co-op. Luigi's Mansion, launch title for the GameCube. So it was this and Rogue Leader were my first ever experiences on the GameCube, and I loved it. I thought it was super fun back then, and I think it's really fun now. I can't wait for the sequel. A lot of people don't like it, but they're stupid and wrong. As with pretty much all of the Mario sports games, they're fun, frantic, and just crazy. This one was pretty fun. Not as good as Mario Kart or Mario Golf, I didn't think. But that's just my opinion. So, I don't know. It's okay. Not in love with it. Mario Golf, on the other hand, is pretty much an RPG. This game, so fun. Just, I don't even like golf, and I loved this. I highly suggest picking up. Is there Mario Golf on the 3DS? I don't think so. They just released Mario Tennis. Definitely worth picking up. It's really fun. This is Mario Kart Double Dash with the bonus disc. This is so fun. I wish this is what Mario Kart was still like. I did not care for Mario Kart Wii very much, or Mario Kart 7, but I loved this and the DS one. And of course, I mean the original Mario Kart and Mario 64. And Mario GB. I guess I'll just list all of them. This is just super fun, and the fact that you could LAN your systems together, and it's just, there was so much yelling and like fun couch multiplayer going on here. Such fun cooperation. I wish Nintendo would do things like this more often. As is actually my theory on the GameCube anyway, that Nintendo should take more risks, like they did with the GameCube. Great game. Pick it up. Find it everywhere. Let me move some stuff real fast. Mario Party 5. What can you say about Mario Party? This was the first one for the GameCube, right? No. It was 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's Mario Party. You know what Mario Party's like. That's what it is. I don't care for them a ton because I played them on the 64 all the time when I was a kid, and they pretty much stay the same. This is Mario Party 7 with the cardboard box. I love cardboard boxes on modern games. Said the microphone. I've never done the microphone thing, but I don't know. It's cool. I like cardboard boxes. Mario Party, it's fun, but it's still Mario Party. Mario Tennis. I loved Mario Tennis for the Game Boy and for the 64. I didn't think this one was as good as the one for the 64, but there's a ton of power-ups, and I know I just said that right there. Bunch of characters, power-ups, fun courts, all sorts of cool things. I mean, it's really fun. I am really in love with Mega Man. It's actually kind of what started my video game collection out, was my collection of Mega Man games, which this was one of the earliest ones I got, unfortunately. But I thought this was really cool until I played it on the Xbox. And the Xbox one allows you to choose between the games. This one, you have, like, if you want to play Mega Man 4, you have to barrel your way through 1, 2, and 3. While it's not the worst thing in the world, because those are great games, I like the ability to choose. And this one just didn't let me have it. Alright. Still great. Pick it up. Here, on the other hand, this is awesome. You could choose your game. I mean, even Mega Man X4, which has the worst voice acting of any game I've ever heard. I know it's pretty common, but it's ridiculous. All 6 of the original Mega Man X games. Really, really fun. I think this one had the kart racer, too, as the bonus. I can't remember. My one problem with this is that it doesn't have the Super Nintendo Mega Man X3. It's got the one from the Saturn, I believe. So it's got anime cutscenes, and it's a little weird. I just want the one from the Super Nintendo, and since that game is more than I want to pay for it, this is what I've got. But definitely worth picking up. It's a little more expensive now, I think. I got this at Family Video for like $4 when they were cutting out their GameCube games. I've never played this. I wanted it for completion in my collection. I heard it was bad, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. Art's cool, though. It's kind of a mix between Mega Man 0 and Mega Man X. So, now this is a good game. This was Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, and it was your first Metal Gear Solid remade completely with GameCube graphics, looking beautiful, with the mechanics from Metal Gear Solid 2. And it's so good. If you like Metal Gear games. I don't actually love them, but I love this one. Definitely worth picking up. It's a little more expensive these days, but totally worth it. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I was leery, as everyone else was, of Nintendo taking Metroid to the first person, but you know, after I saw it the first time, I was like, holy smokes, that looks pretty awesome. This game is just so lonely and tense, and the exploration is amazing. It just makes you want to be part of this world. That's how I felt about Metroid Prime. Oh, good thing that's a cheap game. Metroid Prime with the Metroid Prime 2 bonus disc. Pretty cool. But it is the same exact spine. And that really annoys me when games do that, because then people are like, why do you have 2 copies of Metroid Prime? Because they look the same, that's why. And last on this one, top 5 favorite games of all time, this is definitely on there. I love Metroid Prime 2. I cannot state that enough. The Light World, Dark World, just the exploring. This one was very dark, very creepy. I know a lot of people don't like the backtracking, but, you know, I was okay with it. I had a map, whatever. It's not the original Metroid. This game is amazing. And it was even more amazing, along with the first one, on the Metroid Prime trilogy, which gave us the motion controls from Corruption. So if you haven't played this game, you need to take a couple days off work and go play it. Alright, so that is part 2, and I will be back with the next section.